Tea? Tea, tea.
टी एंड ब्रेड
यहाँ चाहिँ यो इका चाहिँ लिनुहुन्छ कौन सा हाँ लेफ्ट हैंड
दो
Here. I'm not sure. Water? Just water?
वाटर
Yeah.
वाटर
Pani bottle.
नॉर्मल या फ्रीज थैंक यू
Thank you. Skuria.
शुक्रिया
Yeah, Skuria. Hi.
हाय
Where are you from?
मलेशिया
Malaysia. I'm from Korea. Korea. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Are you gonna go to the lake, right? What are you gonna do in the lake? What are you gonna do in the lake?
we go to tour
Tour.
tour
Go to Pangong Lake. 일단 잠깐 휴식 시간이고요. 여기서 이제 뭐 간단히 차하고 이제 버스 타라고 열심히 하네요. 하이. 네. 즐거운 여행을 가고 있습니다.
이코노미 시즌
여기는 지금 배로 가는 길이고요. 보시면 이렇게 강아시알 워터가 녹아서 이제 쫙 내려가고 있습니다. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, I will tell you.
एक सेल्फी ले
Selfie.
चलो
Yeah.
एक सेल्फी
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. He gives me. Yeah.
지금은 이제 여기서 뭔가 여권 검사를 하는 건가? 그래서 여권 검사하고 여기 라다크 폴리스입니다.
পাসপোর্ট চেক করার জন্য দাঁড়ালাম পাসপোর্ট কোথায় এখন কিন্তু করতে হবে
이제부터 라다크 지역에 들어와서 여권 검사를 하는 것 같습니다.
এখানে পাসপোর্ট
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. My visa. It's me. Handsome? It's me. Handsome, handsome. 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 Yes. 일단 여기 수속을 잘 마쳤습니다. 다시 이동을 해보도록 하겠습니다. Is it good?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Enough. Okay. 카레만 나는 과자 먹어요. 카레만 나온다. 약간 매콤하기도 하고 와사비. 다시 출발. 방글라데시 친구들이 보내주셨습니다. Chili chips. Thank you. It's good. Good. 우리나라 칠토스 맛입니다. Thank you. 저는 여기 휴게소 쉴 때 따로 과자 안 사는데 뒤에 친구들이 과자를 사서 하나 깔 때마다 저를 맛보라고 깨우고 있어요. 저는 누워 있었거든요. 일단 피자도 지금 또 검사하고 힘겹네요. 런치 브레이크.
साउथ कोरिया का पाहिजे फोटो
오케이.
അടിക്കട്ടെ ജോസി അടിക്കരുന്ന് അറിയാം അതല്ല യെസ് Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. 연예인 직업은 힘든 거였어. 나는 연예인 안 할래. 나는 연예인은 안 해. 스크리야. 스크리야. 마운틴 듀 하나 먹겠습니다. Hey, I'm fine. I'm good. And you? Yama brother. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna also riding a bike. Go to the Pangong Lake.
Biologist.
Yeah.
He's a biologist. He also ride bike from the lake.
지금 4시고요. 7시쯤 출발했어요. 9시간쯤 달리고 있습니다. 바깥 풍경은 라이크 사막, 라이크 황무지. 잠깐 쉬는 시간입니다. 지금 날씨가 급격하게 추워지기 시작했어요. 고도가 올라가가지고 제 생각에는 인도는 종교가 많아서 좀 신기한 나라인 것 같아요. 왜냐면 델리나 잠무까지는 힌두가 메이저였어요. 그래서 이제 힌두어를 하면 이제 많이 좋아하고, 스리나가르는 이스라엘 문화권 것 같아요. 이슬람 문화권. 그리고 이제 지금 제가 가는 이 라다카는 티베트 불교 이쪽인 것 같아요. 그래서 확실히 이 지역을 이동할 때마다 종교로 인한 생활 방식이나 뭔가 사람들의 마인드 차이가 엄청 많은 것 같아서 그런 게 되게 매력적인 것 같네. 인도 같은 데 저를 아직 차 넘기가 일단 많은 것 같아서 좀 시급하고 있습니다. 줌 싸는 시간인 것 같습니다. 또 힘들어도 이렇게 한 번씩 나와줘야 멀미도 가실 것 같아가지고 이렇게 나왔어요. 뭔가 티베트 느낌이 물씬 나죠.
That's original horn there.
Yeah, right. Is it real?
Sorry?
Real?
Not sure.
Not sure. I think it's real.
This one is real. Yeah,
right,
it is
right.
real. Yeah.
Real, yeah.
The skin and everything is real.
Yeah.
They must have filled up with something like this stuff and all.
Yeah.
And then they made this. You can still smell it. That.
Smell?
Yeah. The dead animal smell. You're not getting?
Yeah.
The skin still there, right? So
It's Bruce smell.
yes.
What is that? It's a
It's just a
plant.
plant. Yeah. Don't touch it.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Just. So you're from?
I'm from South Korea.
Oh, great.
How are you? How about you?
I'm from India.
India?
Southern part of
South
India.
India. You came here for vacation?
Yeah, I mean, there was a friend marriage.
Friend marriage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not here.
Yeah.
So
The lake?
250 kilometers from here, from Kashmir.
Kashmir.
So since we almost reached nearby place, so we wanted to explore something.
After your friend's marriage,
Yes,
you came
we
here
finished
for
the
the explore.
reception and marriage, everything, and then we went to Srinagar. From there, we came here. So we are planning to go for a bike ride for 4 days, then go back to
That's good.
place. Yeah.
I'm from South Korea. Nice to meet you. I'm Ben.
Mahindra.
Indra. Nice to meet you.
So you came only for India touring, or you just going around
India
all those
story.
Asian?
India.
Oh, only
story.
India.
So,
Oh.
So you are only covering North India, complete India. South
Those
India.
India. I 3 days ago I came to the India,
India,
and
okay.
then I moved to the Jammu
Jammu.
by the train,
Okay.
and then I moved to the Srinagar by the bus,
Okay.
and then today I moved to the
So from Leh, where you are going? Like, are you going to?
Manubra Valley or the Pangong Lake?
The
Like
Dharaamshala.
How many days trip you are planning?
five
in
days.
total, India 5 days. or
Overall.
No. All whole day. You mean whole day? 2 weeks over the 2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yeah.
to cover completely. You are mainly staying in North India, or you are covering South India? You are covering only North India, or South India also you are covering?
Only North
North.
India, and I consider the last 2 or 3 days I'm gonna go to the Varanasi.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. It's still north.
Yeah.
So south is bit
South is.
far.
I
You may
wanna
heard of Bangalore.
I wanna go to Varanasi, and
Varanasi is nearby. Yeah, you can.
I want to watching the Ganges River,
Ganges.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I want to swimming at there.
Within 2 weeks, yeah, you can aram say
You can cover
you
it.
can easily cover.
Now you will have more water also. It's
Yeah,
like-
right. Are you Hindi? Or
See, we are from South, so
South, so
we know Hindi,
yeah.
but our we speak mainly.
So
local
India is
languages. We
a
have
just
Kannada,
mixture
Telugu.
of culture. So there are multiple languages.
Yeah.
If you go to southern part of India,
Every
you'll
state
find
has
every state
its
has
own
their own
language.
language.
What do you like? What
We
is your
speak Telugu and Kannada.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
We are from Bangalore, so
Bangalore.
Hindi also we speak, but not that fluent.
That's very interesting point to me, because in Korea
Okay.
we are all people is same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's India is as I mentioned, like it's a
It's large
mixture of
country.
culture.
Yeah.
It's
So
large
you can
country
find
also.
like different culture people and they living.
Once you move south, also terrain also changes.
I feel like in Delhi there is so many Hindi. also Jammu, and in Srinagar there is so many Islam, and here there is so many
Even-
Tibetan. I don't know.
Even in
yeah.
Kashmir, you will find a Kashmiri language, their own language.
Ah.
It's a mixture of Urdu and Hindi, and even little bit Kashmiri. So you
That-
never find the
that's so
exact
interesting to me. One country, so many various type of the person,
same. Yeah.
various religious. Thank you, Adaki.
Also, it's okay, July. Otherwise, you say Turjeche.
Turjeche.
Yes.
Is thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Turjeche.
Yeah,
Turjeche.
Which is country?
South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah, Korea.
Okay. Same mountain like this? No. Your country?
Yeah.
Same?
No.
Flat.
It's very different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How to say thank you? How to say Ladaki? Okay.
Turjeche.
Turjeche. Okay.
You remember, yeah?
Yeah.
Turjeche. Yes.
Turjeche.
Wow. Good. Good catching power.
다시 돌아온 파스포트 타임. 파스포트 또 가지고 가겠습니다. 이제 거의 다 도착한 것 같은데요. 지금까지 이동 거리를 생각을 해봤거든요. 이동하는 경유를. 첫날 비행기 타고 8시간 인도에 도착을 해서 한 5시, 6시에 도착을 하고, 그래서 다시 9시 반에 기차를 탔어요. 그리고 다음날 10시에 잠무에 도착을 했죠. 그러면 비행기 시간 8시간 빼고 잠무까지 가는데 10시부터 10시면 12시간 기차에서 있었고, 잠무에서 이제 시간을 보내다가 잠무에 아침 일찍 도착했었으니까 7시 뭐 이렇게, 잠무에 10시에 도착했었으니까 10시부터 또 밤 10시까지 잠무를 돌아다니다가 밤 10시에 또 스리나가로 출발했거든요. 그러면 밤 10시부터 스리나가로 새벽 6시쯤 도착했으니까 8시간 또 버스를 탔고, 지금 이동 시간 20시간이죠. 거기서 또 관광을 했죠. 스리나가를. 그리고 스리나가에서 하룻밤 자고 아침 6시에 일어나서 이제 7시에 출발해서 지금 저녁 6시니까 11시간째 달리고 있거든요. 아까 20시간에서 11시간째 하면 지금 31시간째 이동하고 있습니다. 중간에 또 관광 택시 타고 다니고 하면 오 마이 갓, 제정신일 수가 없네. 여기까지 브리핑이었습니다. 뭔가 이제 밝은 빛들이 보입니다. 밖에 도시에 진입을 한 것 같습니다. 지금 장장 7시 35분. 제가 7시쯤 출발했거든요. 12시간 반을 달려왔습니다. 죽을 것 같습니다. 네. 드디어 도착했습니다. 네. No. Okay. Goodbye. I'm so happy to meet you. Yeah. DN.
You also
Contact. Keep in touch.
keep in touch in Instagram.
My bro.
My bro.
Bye.
Room? Your second row.
Bye.
Okay, all the best.
Bye.
Enjoy your trip.
Yeah, right. Enjoy your trip. Bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy your trip. Bye. I'm vlogger, just my hobby. Okay, bye, bro. See you.
You have a hotel book?
Huh?
The hotel is booked?
No.
You are still.
But I decide hotel. I want to go there somewhere.
Okay.
Bye.
Your time in India.
Yeah.
We are also looking actually. If you can wait, we can.
No. 이제 한번 가보겠습니다. 솔직히 근데 너무 힘듭니다. 죽겠다. 일단 나중에 찍겠습니다.
근데 가서 먹을 게 없어서 일단 바나나라도 하나 사가야 될 것 같아요. 올라가 보겠습니다. 줄레. How much is this?
How many pieces?
3?
Two piece.
2 piece. 3 piece.
3 piece. 40 rupees.
40 rupees.
How about this? Tomato. Only 1 piece. 1 piece.